Yo, it's bro. So I was scrolling on TikTok like any bot, and I was randomly got hit with this nostalgia TikTok foreign clip talking about how 2021 Underground was, and I was like, damn, that nigga Young Chris was actually tough. 2021 Underground rap is something we will never see ever again. The energy, the artist, the chaos, it was unmatchable. Like this was my first time tapping into this underground genre. So everything like on TikTok, bro, it was just everything was just going crazy. Like I remember this nigga Young Chris kept spamming me like his music. At first I thought he was just an anorexic methazine, but like the songs he was promoting was actually fire. Blood on the Leaves, Dip remix, Bitch I'm Joe Biden, Kyrie Irving. But I was spamming those songs and fooling around. This is also where I found Cash Domi, Tana, Slump Six, Dev Stacks, Glow, SPG West. Now I heard that nigga is like a spiritual YouTuber now. Nigga thinks they're spiritual self. But anyways, those were really the main niggas I was really listening to on TikTok. There's a whole bunch of underground niggas I'm missing, like SG Kobe, SoFaygo, bruh. It was an undefeated duo, my nigga. Oh man. But yeah, I'm missing, like, I'm not gonna name all the niggas, but yeah, you get the gist. But yeah, bro, at the time, but the underground felt like around this time, the underground was making this breakthrough to like the mainstream genre, kind of like you would see it all over TikTok. So it was kind of breaking that like wall of becoming like mainstream artists. Like look at Yeet, Kid Carson, Alone. Like bro, this nigga Yeet was literally making music for aliens, bro, with emails. And then bro, this nigga also lingo, but he had his own lingo too. Like words that like Tonka, Twizzy, like words like those, catchphrases like those, bro, are like iconic back then, bro. And then you had Ken, who was just starting out to make like serious noise around this time. He had already sounded Opium with Cardi, and that already like co-signed his fans that was locked in with his sound. His sound was more darker, more rage heavy compared to like other rappers. Yell and Rock and Roll were running up numbers. When he dropped Teen X, it really cemented him as the new face of the underground. But here's the thing, Ken wasn't just riding the wave, he was carving his own lane with that hypnotic, distorted vibe that later carried into Project X. That was when people realized he wasn't just Cardi artist, he was Ken Carson. Meanwhile, SoFaygo was already blowing up his own way around like 2020. He had that song Knock Knock going viral on TikTok, and that track basically turned him into a household name overnight. He had already been dropping tapes like Angelic 7, but Knock Knock was that one that pushed him to his mainstream. Even Travis Scott noticed his buzz, bruh, and ended up signing him to Cactus Jack, which only added more hype to SoFaygo's sound. Because his sound at the time was melodic and playful, but still rage influenced, which gave him a unique lane compared to like Ken. People were debating back then that was Ken or Faygo gonna be the one to really take rage mainstream. Faygo had TikTok on lock, Ken had the underground rap fans turn, and Cardi co-signed, two different routes, same destination, blowing up. But we all know how that turned out. It was all clear who really prevailed. Ken kept leveling up with Cardi's backing, and Yeet really took off was and Eat Bells. And Faygo kind of just faded into the background. He had the momentum to keep going, but he couldn't keep up with the wave. By the time Rage peaked, Faygo wasn't leading the pack anymore. Now, I feel like another thing that made the underground feel more alive and made it more lit were the disses. Like, you had Cash Domi, Jay's going back at it. You had Slump Six and Tana. But I don't know if they were like really, I know they were dissing each other, but I don't know if it was like really serious. But then the rest is really just Jason versus everyone. That's really all I can remember. But bro, one thing that also made the underground feel like a whole era, bro, because you not only had the music, the beefs, the chaos, you also had the anime culture. Like this one YouTube channel, I think Wave Guy, bro, his AMVs like with the songs would just fit perfectly together. Like it was just an iconic thing to do. And plus, bro, you had the OG reactors. This is where Platboy Max stemmed from, and a lot of other niggas. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember. But bro, like the Wave, like their energy throughout these reaction, bro, like you could just feel it, bro. Like it was one of those times where you just had to be there, bro. And like, bro, you had so many classic albums that are still enjoyable till this day, bro. Like Antisocial was like, that song was like literally an underground classic. Like to me, Tana, Slump Six, I think Kobe had like the best verses. There were some other niggas that was on there too, but like them niggas ride. But yeah, bro, I could keep on and on repeating myself, saying the same thing over and over and over. But truly, what made the underground, bro, was that niggas were hungry, bro, and niggas were raw, pause, and niggas just had more hunger for this shit, bro. Like nowadays it's just bullshit. But yeah, bro, what made the underground was just like, this is my first time tapping into the scene, so this was a new sound I was ever listening to. And bro, everything was really just peak, bro. You got peak anime, peak music. So yeah, I'm ending it off here, bro. If y'all enjoyed the video, bro, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if y'all niggas want a part 2.